Last November, the European Space Agency's Ministerial Council confirmed ESA's program and voted in an increased budget, paving the way for a bright future allowing ESA to pursue its space quest for the next decade. 2009 will be very busy with ambitious missions. 2009 is officially the International Year of Astronomy, and it'll be a big year for space science, starting with 2 missions to investigate the beginning of the universe. This spring, an Ariane 5 ECA launcher will blast off from French Guiana, carrying 2 pioneering European Space Agency deep space observatories called Herschel and Planck. Herschel will be able to detect light emitted from the far infrared part of the spectrum, revealing phenomena previously obscured from view, including the very earliest galaxies and stars. The Planck telescope will investigate the cosmic background radiation that filled the universe immediately after the Big Bang some 14 billion years ago. The technology carried aboard Herschel and Planck will make it possible to observe previously unknown areas of the universe, a universe that touches the very beginning of time. On November the 13th, Rosetta, ESA's comet chaser, will fly by the Earth for the 3rd time on its way to rendezvous with the comet Churyumov-Gerasimenko. To do this, Rosetta must travel 7 billion kilometers past Jupiter and through the outer reaches of the solar system. To arrive at its target, the probe has to increase its speed by going through gravity assist maneuvers, achieved with planet flybys which act like a slingshot, modifying Rosetta's trajectory and propelling it faster. 2009 will also mark the 5th Hubble Space Telescope servicing operation to be carried out during a shuttle mission. This will be Hubble's final service, after which it should be in fit working order for another 5 years until the launch of its successor, the James Webb Space Telescope. The coming 12 months will also see a busy period for ESA's manned spaceflight program. In May, European astronaut Frank de Winne will be the 2nd ESA astronaut to spend 6 months on the International Space Station. He'll be flying on a Russian Soyuz spacecraft to the ISS, with Russian cosmonaut Roman Romanenko and Canadian Space Agency astronaut Robert Thirsk. Apart from carrying out an extensive scientific program, de Winne will be the first European ISS commander for 4 months of his stay, during which time he'll be responsible for the station's first 6-man crew. Later this summer, Swedish ESA astronaut Christer Fuglesang has been assigned as a mission specialist on board the 11-day Atlantis shuttle mission to the ISS. He will undertake 2 spacewalks to transport a multi-purpose logistics module to the space station. Astronauts will also be in the spotlight with the announcement by ESA of the successful 9 future European astronauts. Out of the thousands of candidates who applied after the public recruitment organized last year, they will have passed through a wide range of demanding physical, intellectual, and psychological tests. But first on this year's agenda will be the start of a 6-month study in preparation for a manned space mission to Mars. 6 volunteer participants, 2 Europeans and 4 Russians, will live inside a specially designed isolation facility in Moscow for 150 days. During the study, the crew will eat, sleep, and work in this model of the Mars mission spacecraft. This simulation will help prepare for another study later in 2009, where a crew will be sealed in the chamber to experience a complete 520-day Mars mission. These studies will help assess the effect that isolation has both psychologically and physiologically, information that's vital in preparation for the real mission to Mars. This year will also see the launch of 4 Earth observation satellites. In spring, ESA's Gravity Field and Steady-State Ocean Circulation Explorer GOCE will be the first satellite dedicated to measuring gravity. This uniquely shaped spacecraft will build up a global gravity field map of unprecedented accuracy. This will help scientists better understand both changes in sea level and ocean circulation patterns. GOCE will also increase our understanding of the dynamics of the Earth's interior, providing another means of predicting earthquakes and volcanoes. All the data collected by GOCE gives us an additional tool for more accurately predicting climate changes in the future. SMOS, the 2nd in ESA's new series of Earth observation satellites, will be launched in the summer. Standing for soil moisture and ocean salinity, the SMOS mission satellite, together with the microsatellite Prober 2, will, like GOCE, be on a rocket launcher from Plesetsk in Russia. Soil moisture and its evaporation play an important role in weather and climate, as does the changing salinity and temperature of the seas, which have a big impact on ocean circulation. Proba 2 is the second in a series of microsatellites developed by ESA to test increased autonomy in carrying out observations from space. November will see the launch of ESA's Cryosat 2 mission, which will accurately measure global ice masses and assess to what extent they're melting. After its launch, Cryosat 2 will spend the next 3 years in orbit around the Earth, sending regular streams of data back to ESA's Kiruna ground station in Sweden. This long-awaited data will allow scientists to prove conclusively to what degree the Earth's ice cover is melting. It will also help in the prediction of what will happen to the oceans in the future, whether they will rise significantly or whether they will heat up significantly, all of which has an impact on climate change. The results they send back to Earth, GOCE, SMOS, Proba 2 and Cryosat, will be, in a very real way, contributing to the European Global Monitoring for Environment and Security initiative, an initiative that in the end is essential for everyone. The end of 2009 should also see the introduction of ESA's new small launcher Vega. While classic in design, Vega has been manufactured using the latest rocket technology. The 3 stages of the launcher are made from the light-resistant composite used in Formula One racing cars. Vega will target a growing market for small satellite launchers. So 2009 will clearly be a busy and challenging year for ESA and Europe in space.